Hi everyone, this is Ramakrishna Tanikalla, Director, Chief Facilitator from Ramakrishna Management Services. I'm going to say today about Holistic Life Mastery. You can see the Holistic Life Mastery, it's more about the 10 different masters. The first one which we are going to speak is more about the Health Mastery. We have to see that all the 10 masteries have to be mastered. We should not do anything. As I'm saying, the first one is about the health mastery. Second one is about the physical mastery. Third one is more about the emotional mastery. Fourth one is about the communication mastery. Fifth one is about you can say is about the professional mastery, professional job, career, whatever the things you are doing outside of is the professional mastery. And you can see the next one is about the family mastery. And you can see the next one, the seventh one is eighth one is about more about the relationship mastery, connectivity, collaboration, all these things. Ninth one is about your social skills, social mastery. And the final one is a higher mastery called the spiritual mastery. So let us discuss each one by one. How to master each and every mastery. What are the tips? What are the strategies we have to follow? The first one, as I'm saying, is about the health mastery. First, we should know, we should have the self-awareness about our health. Whether my health is proper, whether I'm going for regular health checkups at least once in a year. How is my blood pressure levels, diabetic levels, muscular, nerves, bones, everything is working properly, whether my organs are working properly, whether I'm getting too much tired after even a small work also, whether the fatigue is really dominating, so whether my energy is getting drained even for doing a small simpler task. For this you have to understand the solution is more about your fitness. Am I really focusing on my fitness? First, in the health mastery, you have to understand the fitness plays an important part. Maybe your 206 bones or 656 muscles are working properly, but still, if you don't have fitness, your stamina levels will come down. It is going to affect your performance, productivity, even your connectivity also. So daily, at least do 10 to 15 minutes of warm-up exercises, or if you're a sports person, do something related to your sports activity. Or if you love swimming, you can do swimming, or you can go for a walk, running, jogging, or even if you have a treadmill at home, you can do the treadmill. So something you do, just do it daily 15 minutes, at least if not 7 days continuously, at least 5 days in a week. And when I say about the health mastery, even some people may having the problems related to the lungs. For that, you have to go for breathing exercises. You have to improve your lungs capacity. You have to raise maybe the simple pranayama or cardio or breathing exercises may help. Even you can say the alternate breathing exercises. And because the lungs plays a major part in improving our health. So third one is about your mind. When we say about the health, you have to understand your mind plays an important part also. Healthy body leads to healthy mind, and healthy mind leads to a healthy body also. Calmness and relaxation is so important. Further, you have to understand a simple closing your eyes may help, or meditation may help, or you can say dharana or whatever the things. Just try to do it. Just calm down. The counting from 10 to 1 may help. Just focusing on a simple object and closing your eyes for 5 minutes after peak work or early in the morning is good. Meditation, breathing exercises. This is about the first one, more about the health mastery. This is the reason I kept the holistic life mastery. The first segment we focused on, you can see this health mastery. The second one, yeah, you can reach me anytime. Of course, don't worry, you can reach me anytime between 98495 That's my mobile number that will be given at the end of this program also. So I'm available always through my same number through all the modes of video. Of course, coming back, the physical mastery. Physical mastery is, are you aligned to your surroundings? Are you aligned to your environment? Maybe if you're working in a desk, even your desk should be aligned to you. You may be wondering, desk is an unanimated object, this non-living object. How can I align? I'm a living creature. Means your desk should work for you also. Keep the desk neat and tidy. It should be organized. And also you have to understand, keep it more systematic, chronological. Even the file orders accessible. Remove unnecessary stuff. Remove unnecessary stuff. Unnecessary, remove all the clutter. So you can see the physical mastery is keeping your environment neat, tidy, and it may not be absolute beautiful, aesthetic, but it should be organized, systematic, way accessible. You can, if you want something, it should be within your reach. One of the key segments where I focus is about the emotional mastery. See, as I said, healthy mind leads to healthy body. Emotions plays a major part. Due to lack of proper emotions, many are suffering in this world with a lot of stress or anxiety or panic attacks or disturbances or connectivity loss, or they are not able to properly focus, or they are carrying all the negative emotions from the past to the present, in the process affecting the present, in the process affecting the future also. How to manage your emotions? First is about the self-awareness. You have to understand what type of emotions are really dominating you. If it's good emotions like joy, happiness, that's fine. But if the emotions dominating me are angry or anxiety, or you can say resent, or getting into panic or sudden reactive mode, all these are occurring once in a while, fine, but it's occurring repeatedly, then you have to understand, calm down, focus, get a solution. Whether it is causing any harm to you, it may not be physically, but it's affecting your work, slow down in your work, that's also affecting you, your path. So you have to understand, one thing is, I'll give you simple solutions. Try to maintain your calmness. Breathing is one, as I said in the health mastery also. Second one is, don't react to each and every person around the world. Respond only qualitatively. Third one is about a pause. Give a pause. Someone says something, suddenly don't react quickly. Give a pause more. And use mind filter. Mind filter is remove unnecessary thoughts, remove unnecessary clutter, and use only the proper words and the things. When we say about the fourth one, you can say communication mastery. You can say we spoke about already about the health mastery, physical mastery, emotional mastery. Now we are speaking about communication mastery. Communication is a lifeline for any organization. Day in and day out, we are speaking, continuously communicating either through a verbal form or a non-verbal form. Communication is a process of exchange of information between two or more parties. Communication is happening across the family, the organization, outside the society, either through verbal, written, speaking, or listening, or even writing or interacting. So I can say communication can be of both intrapersonal within the mind or interpersonal with the other person. So you have to understand, especially when I say about communication, please remember the words RWSL. RWSL is reading, writing, speaking, and listening. As per your work, as per your profession, if you're a student or if you're a job holder or a professional, or you're a housewife or a leader or a politician or a businessman, all these four skills are very much important. Accordingly, one may be more important also. For example, if you're a student, all are important, especially the reading is also very much important. Speaking is important, writing is important. Even when your teacher speaks, or listening is important. When you're a leader, your orating, oratory skills are very much important. So which area you have to focus, where you lag or where you have to really focus. So please try to understand these. If you improve on this all four segments, you will be in the top of your field. You have to master. Just do it. Practice, practice, and practice. And the next one is about the professional mastery. Whatever the job you do, whatever the skill, whatever the work you do, maybe you are an entrepreneur, or whether you're a trainer or an accountant or an employee or a service sector or a freelancer or a student, or maybe you are having your own firm. One thing is you have to master your profession. Identify the skills, identify the demands in the market, identify especially what are the threats going to come in your field, whether you are constantly updating your skills or upgrading your skills. Identify the skills, learn, observe, adapt, relearn, and maybe you have to learn from yourself or from others on job, on site, and through the books, through things, or what are the organizational demands. Maybe you are getting a next level promotion, you have to be ready for it. Learn through various different channels of methodologies of working, maybe attending training programs or attending experts like us or some other things. Learn it, just do it. And the next one, when we say about the thing, is about the collaboration mastery. Collaboration is about connectivity, about the teamwork. Even this hand is not alone. Even the hand is not working only simply dependent on the thumb. It is dependent on other four fingers also. Maybe the thumb is doing more than 80%, but still it depends on the other little finger. Maybe it's doing only 5% or 1% also. Still, in order to hold a bottle, even this little finger is so much of it. Even the body consists of various organs. All this is very much important. You have to understand collaboration. Together, everyone achieve more. Together, everyone achieve the maximum output. Collaboration is the need of the hour. You have to connect with maybe you are individually brilliant, but still you have to work with your team members. How am I good at it? Where I have to improve? This thing is about the collaboration mastery. How is my connectivity with my fellow team members? How is my connectivity with my core team members? How is my connectivity with my inner circle? And the seventh one is more about the family mastery. Family is the foundation. Never, never, never argue with your family members. Even if you are a poor listener, just hold on your emotions. No one is perfect in the world. Just make yourself, make your family happy. Give undivided attention to them. Make your family members feel important. Allocate time for them. Cater their needs. Understand them properly. Hold on. Be empathetic. The next one is about the relationship mastery. Am I really connected with all my people whom I'm regularly meeting outside? Whether connectivity is important for human beings. We are actually social in nature, basically. Identify especially people, especially the inner circle people with whom our connectivity is lost. It can be your brother, sister, or your close member, or family member, or a neighbor, or your close friend. Maybe your connectivity, just SMS them, WhatsApp them, or message them. Hi, how are you? Reconnect them. Nothing wrong. Sometimes the ego may come into the picture. Just hold on, stop it. Just overcome it. Connectivity is so important. Make the connectivity. Don't expect anything in return also. Just say hi, how are you? And you see, just take initiative, jump into action. Call them, connect with them. Forget about all the past or negative past or whatever happened earlier, whether it's your mistake or theirs. Accept your own mistakes openly and admit them quickly. Next one is about the social mastery. Again, I'm saying you can reach me. This is Ramkrishna Dalekar. You can reach me on 984957621 anytime. I'm available. I'm having more than 2 decades of experience in this field. Trained more than lakhs of people. Definitely, I'm going to help. Just call me or WhatsApp me. Of course, we're coming to the 9th skill, social skills. We are social creatures. So how we are behaving in the society when attending a team meeting or a friend's party or other thing. How is my, am I really becoming introvert, too much cornered, or unable to open up my communications channel? Am I able to mingle? Just no need to speak always. Just listen. Whenever situation demands, speak up. Try to be more receptive. And finally, is about the spiritual master. Even though you may be individually great, still you are a tiny part of this universe. Connect to the universe. Connect to the higher force. Maybe it's God, higher force. Just connect with them. Pray, meditate regularly. Relax yourself. Align with you. All these things. So you can reach me. You can see all this. This is my segment. So I'm Ramkrishna Tanikala coming back speaking on holistic life mastery. This is part 1 and you can say part 1 and series 1 video on holistic life mastery. You can reach me on 98495 76121 98495 76121. And thank you very much. Keep on focusing your goals and dreams. Good luck to you.